To say to that, you know, I have to say to that. Whachow! Let's take a kick of the nuts. I'm your host, Saga, and today we're joined by Nero Rose,
Vaginas,
Nicole Flanders,
Amy Rose is here.
Shenananananananan,
Interesting intro.
Chris Kerberfer Niosi,
you ever seen the crab of a hideous zipperback? It's got 2 heads.
and Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Approves of this podcast. Bob Dole likes whachow. Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Guess
Bob
what?
Dole.
Guess what? Bob Dole.
That's awesome. That's great. Little Martin will be joining us a little later because he's got a little friend to talk to. Little.
But you know what? The
What?
ratio right now is perfect.
The ratio
The ratio.
of
It's not a total
chicks to
toss-up
vagina of chicks to vaginas. That's my new band name.
Typically,
Boys to men,
that's
chicks to
1 to 1.
vaginas.
Typically 1 to 1.
That's 2 to 3.
Yeah, there's only. Well,
I can't-
Nicole's a big enough slut for 2 guys. It's okay.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm all for it.
Sorry, I thought you have a vagina. I mean, you can kind of add it. I mean, you could be the in between part of the ratio.
Hey, do you still want to be here, Curb?
What? They got their ass now.
Well, now that you say.
It's actually my
We're gonna
penis
talk
is
about
up
your
there.
vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How's it been doing?
It's meaty.
Oh.
What?
Everybody leaves. Everyone's just gonna go. Why are you
Sorry,
guys here?
Everybody leaves with me. Yeah. What about your meat?
God damn it.
We
All right,
really
so-
don't have anything prepared this episode, do we?
What?
No.
No, I have a story. I kind of a story to tell if we get that bored.
Sure.
But I want to go over that in the last whachow, the one with all the voices. I didn't actually put a credits. I just said everyone was here. I didn't. And I was Ronaldo, if you couldn't tell. Nero was Bill Cosby.
Well, you say I'm not a good Bill Cosby.
Curb was Tails, if you couldn't tell.
Duh.
Shannon was Asunya.
Suna.
And who played Tristan?
I don't know.
I
God.
thought that was you. Really?
Was it? I don't know.
I thought it was Nicole.
I don't know. Dave was Chuck Thorndike, which was supposed to be the thing with the thing and the thing and the thing.
He was supposed to be in Sonic X Abridged episode 2, and then we stopped doing it because stuff. So
Well, yes.
I grew a vagina.
Yes.
he came up with a really funny characterization for the Grandpa Thorndike, essentially, and
I did.
he really wanted to do it. So I'm like, oh well, there's the perfect opportunity. At first,
Well, there are. I've got plans later. I do. It's with
Oh.
Dave, though. I'm sorry.
oh,
Is it sexy time?
You gonna cry?
It is sexy time.
what you're gonna do a show about Chuck
Am I
Thorndike?
involved in this?
Yeah, it'll be just Thorndike. That's it. It'll be the Thorndike
You know,
show.
I was gonna say if you are thinking about doing Abridged again, honestly, you'd probably be a lot more successful if you did just a show about Chuck Thorndike.
Chuck Thorndike.
Thorndike abridged.
It'd be different. It'd be amazing.
It would be awful. Oh God, Thorndike. Yeah, Chuck Thorndike. Oh, I'm gonna wake up.
Just have an entire show like based on.
It was like just taking a dump for 10 minutes, like,
Just make it like a 5-minute video, and it's Chuck Thorndike reading one of the soliloquies from Hamlet.
You're done.
Yes.
You're done. That's it.
You'll be bigger than DBZ and Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged combined.
You'll be bigger than
Hey,
Jesus, bigger than
sigh.
wrestling.
what you want,
Bigger
Johnny
than-
wants in.
Johnny?
Johnny,
Johnny?
how many episodes
Johnny
have Vince
poked
been
me.
in here?
Johnny?
There.
Are you just gonna let him poke you?
In the pooper.
She lets everybody poke her.
In the pooper.
Now all has to do is answer. And Johnny motherfucking Rivera!
What's up, bitches?
Wow!
Johnny.
My Puerto Rican brother.
Wow!
Johnny, do Ronnie.
Do Ronnie?
Do Ronnie.
Do Ron. You're Black
Oh,
Ronaldo.
I love that voice.
Here, I'll help you out.
You ask her, like, it's not hello, it's not.
I don't care. I just want to hear you do an amusing voice for me. That's all I give a shit about.
You're such a
Well,
dick.
good job for putting him in the hot seat.
Yeah, you're in the hot seat. It's burning your asshole alive.
Is whachow already started? Like,
No.
We're going.
That would be weird.
Welcome to the whachow.
Okay,
Johnny,
it's
how
okay,
many
Johnny,
how many
you did this.
episodes has it been since you were last in here?
a lot.
Shalot.
1,933, I counted.
Wow.
I didn't know that sucks. I sure do
Too
have.
many.
I hate
Yeah.
whachow apparently.
Well, you know, Black Widow. Hey, bitches.
I just did it like 3 fucking times.
Oh, you did? I didn't listen. I'm sorry. Do it again.
I'm not doing it again.
Oh.
Shut up.
I didn't even hear it.
It's got to be like at the most random moment ever.
All right, I'll wait for it. I'll be patient. That's fine.
Okay.
So you have a funny. Tell your funny story. I want to.
I have a funny story. Okay. Just real quick, for you people that read GG Guys, this is Johnny. He's real. God damn it.
I know, we didn't make him up, so we can have
I know.
him shows up.
God, my comic could use a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, like, we're too
All right.
too racially
Okay.
equal and
Story time with Psy Guy. He's a giant muffin. I don't know.
I like
you guys hear me
muffins.
okay?
Yeah, we can
Just
hear
fine.
just fine.
You are just fine.
All right. So I had this Xbox.
No, you didn't.
Mhm.
Is this
Oh,
the story
God.
that?
This is the story of the Xbox.
Okay.
Oh my god, you
I was here for this.
All right. Oh, that's right. Nero was here. All right. So I had this Xbox 360.
Oh my
It's on its way out. I've been playing. I've been watching Sergeant Frong on it. And I guess I just overused it because it would just all of a sudden be watching. It would just. It would just die completely, and it would red ring of death and fall over and die, and it would just be a mess, a giant mess. I'm like, oh fuck. And I got this Xbox in 2005, so it was way past its prime. There's no way I was gonna send it in. I'm like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? And I'm like. So I waited a little while and I started it up and I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's running just fine. I got about 10 minutes out of it and then it just keeled over like a useless dog again. And I'm like, super. So I waited a couple months and I'm like, all right, it's time. I'm going to just, and Nero was here, so you can imagine me and Nero together doing things. And,
I just got hot from that.
yes. And, so I'm gonna sell this Xbox back to GameStop. I'm gonna sell it to GameStop, and I'm gonna get whatever money I can out of it instead of just having a really big paperweight. And I'm like, okay, well, it's got about 10 minutes on it. They'll plug it in for a little while, and it's got 10 minutes before it craps out. So they'll plug it in. They're like, okay, it works, whatever. They'll unplug it. I'll get my money. No big deal. They get a shitty thing, and they'll send it off, get it repaired, or they'll just default it out or whatever. No big deal to them, and I get a little bit out of it. Blah, 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 it's totally fine. And so Nero, we put all my stuff in Nero's sack, his backpack, and
I got a lot of room in my sack.
he's got a
You
lot
don't have
of room.
testicles.
All right, so we put all the stuff in his backpack, and we go over to GameStop, and so they're going through. I pull out the Xbox and I put it down. I pull out the controls, pull out the games, pull out the peripherals. Just go, okay, so why are you selling your Xbox? Like, oh, I got a PS3. I don't really need. Oh, okay, well, let me plug it in. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is gonna be like 2 seconds. It's gonna be like no big deal. No, he's gonna plug it in. I'll be totally fine. So I'm standing right there. I'm looking at it. He plugs it in, and he lets it start up. And I'm like, wait, he's gonna turn it off and on. He walks out. He just walks away from it. I'm like, what? What are you doing? You should probably. So he's letting it start up. He's letting it just hang out. I'm like, okay, okay, they're just
From
gonna.
my perspective, he's totally calm on the surface, just whatever. But you can see in his eyes, he's like freaking out. He's like screaming through his.
Oh no! I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. He'll unplug it a little bit. He'll fine. So he starts picking up my games. Like, which one do I want to try? You have this one or this one? I don't know. And he's looking at both. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, well, watching him, like, whatever. In my head, I'm like, pick one, you son of a bitch! Pick one, right? Ah! And like, so whatever. It's fine. Go ahead, pick that. Whatever. He picks Street Fighter 4. Totally fine. That's cool. Takes it out of the case, slowly walks over to the Xbox, puts it in the Xbox, and he lets it load, goes to select it, picks the game, it loads up, and then I'm like, okay, this Street Fighter 4. You know, there was a Street Fighter taunts thing on that. It was totally crazy. Oh my god. And he's going through, and then he's going through all my characters. I've unlocked every one. He's like, oh, he looks at me. He's like, oh, hey, do you know how to get Goken? I never got Goken. I really wanted to play as Goken. And I'm like, well, you gotta think perfect Takuma 3 times. Like, okay, cool. Well, let me go through Ryu, and oh, you have Guy, and oh, wow, look at all. I'm like, oh, that is super. That is really cool. And I'm staring at my Xbox. I'm staring at the little green ring. I know it's gonna pop. It's gonna go totally red. And he's gonna look at me, and you know that scene from Toy Story where it was like, oh, you're broken. I don't want to play with you. The manager is going to turn around and go, oh, it's broken. You don't get money gold. And I'll be like, I'll fall down like a deck of cards and like, no. So I'm staring at it. I'm staring at the ring, waiting for it to go red. And then he picks Goken finally. Fucking goddamn it! And I'm like, okay, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay, let me do a punch, and another punch, and a kick. And another kick, and now I'm gonna jump and kick, and now I'm going to draw the character on screen with the paintbrush, and now I'm going to chisel his likeness on a solid marble, going tink tink. I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing? Yeah. Okay, and then like back outside to me, like, yeah, it's Goken. That's pretty cool. And I'm totally fine. I'm not gonna piss my pants and shit and like everything at once. That would be silly and weird. And so he finally, he's satisfied with whatever, and he exits the game. He does this long, like, goes to the menu, selects exit game, goes to exit game, and I'm staring at the little ring, the little three, the little, like, it's like, Brian, let me die. I'm like, no, you must live. You must live. And like, I'm like, no. It's like, boop, 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 God. And I'm just stare. And he takes he finally goes to the screen. He goes to the dock, not the dock, but the little hoop-de-doo. You know, the
Dashboard.
The dashboard, that's right, the dashboard. And he turns around, he puts the game in there, and I'm like, okay, now he's going to turn it off. He's going to turn. It's still on. It's still on. Oh god, it's still on. Why is it still on? It doesn't need to still be on. Why is it on? And then the other employee comes over and he's like, hey, do you want to turn this off? I'm like, yes! Yes, you want to turn it off! You want it! And the manager, now I want to let it breathe. What? You want to let it what? Okay. That's really cool. You sure? Okay? So it's okay. So he goes and he starts ringing up the games. Beep. He puts the game. Beep. And then I hear my game. I hear. I'm like, Kajik. What do you mean, Kajik? I look over now. My Xbox has frozen. It is dead. It is frozen, but it's on the dashboard. And so, like, my little guy standing there has stopped moving. He's looking at me like, oh, fuck. He's looking at me like, you are one screwed motherfucker. And I'm like, I know. Oh, he's done. I know. And then the manager turns around like, what's that? And I'm like, nothing. And he just looks at it like, whatever, goes back to what he's doing. And he goes very slowly over to the cable, puts his hands around the cable, and pulls out the plug. And right as he pulls out the plug, yes! Yes! Sir, your Xbox is fine. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'll be $90 for Xbox. Oh, that is cool. Man, it's been like 3 minutes, and I've aged 20 years. Holy shit. So I got $90 for the Xbox, and then like $15 for the hard drive and all the other shit. But I lost 20 years of my life doing that, staring, just, oh God, oh Jesus fuck. But he got it, and it's fine. It's perfect. Everyone's happy. And then I went outside, and then I like put on my shades, and I'm like, okay, Nero, it's time to go on home.
Yeah!
And faint. And then I bought Pokemans that day too, and I'm like, yay, Pokemon.
So this was a while ago?
This was right when Pokemans first was released, so.
Hey, Sai, now that you're done with your story, could you get in Kaylin?
Oh, yeah, sure. Lol or Mayo.
I'm the one that everybody goes to get into whachow.
Martin too, Sai. He's ready.
And Martin, okay.
Yeah, now that you've told
Now
your
that I'm
story,
done with my, damn, I just.
now that you told your story, everybody cares about whachow.
And Kaylin Denton.
Sai, who doesn't pick up his phone guy.
And Little Martin.
I have a beer!
Great.
Hi. And I would just like to say, Nero, you did an excellent job as Mr. Mittens or whatever.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, you had all of like half a second of airtime on that.
I am proud of my half a second of airtime because it's still something by Little Karibo.
Well, speaking of that video, are we corrupting you, Martin? Because I distinctly remember Naruto going, I'm going to fuck you in the ass. I'm like, oh god, we've ruined him.
That's my fault.
Why?
Because apparently that scene was Martin's tribute to me in that episode.
Oh.
Because just short story, like whenever we're like talking at 3 o'clock in the morning my time and 7 o'clock in the morning his time, we're both halfway delirious. Well, I'll be like singing random songs as I often do, but I'll just be like,
No way.
Delirious, and I'm just like, I wanna be the very best. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Everything turns into I'm gonna fuck you in the ass, and then he brought up
Either that or I want to suck your dick.
That
Wow.
says something.
yeah, and
I'm not surprised.
That's hilarious.
and it was like a month he told me he was gonna do that, and then finally he sent
God.
it up, and I was like, that's fucking great. I'm not
That's hilarious.
even.
I think my favorite part of my favorite part of the whole thing was the spoil heavy rain.
Oh, yeah. That was very funny. Oh, by the way, Martin and Kaylin, we have a Johnny in here.
This is
Hello,
Johnny.
Johnny.
Hello.
Who is this Johnny?
Who is
Johnny
that?
Rocket Rivera?
Go fuck yourself.
Johnny
Taylor.
Rocket Rivera.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
Now you know
Junito.
You know, the nipple
Juanito.
rings, clang clang.
Juanito.
Clack,
You
clack.
tell them way too much stuff about me, man.
You know, I grabbed his penis. Once.
But who hasn't?
I know.
Fucking shy guy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be awesome.
What?
Nothing. We can't talk.
Oh, right. Right, winkers.
Taylor,
Nothing less.
does you have a story for your time of storying?
Not yet.
Oh.
I
Get out
have
here, dumbass.
What up?
I have not really a story, but something quite fun I'd like to say.
All right, just if it's about work, no
It is
company
not
name and no
about
boss
work.
name.
It is not
Okay.
about work.
We're
Okay.
at
not
all.
doing that again.
Okay.
No, it is non-work related. Sorry
Okay.
to spoil it for everyone.
No. God damn it! Seriously.
You suck, Curb.
Alright.
So I'm gonna get to see my girlfriend in like a month, and I'm pretty
Yay.
I'm,
You got money golds?
I'm going to have money golds.
Sweet.
I am going to make myself have money golds for that.
Poof.
Yes,
Sweet.
because it's important to me because I haven't seen her in like a year, and I just kind of wanted to put it out there that I love my girlfriend very, very much.
Hey Jake.
Aw.
Hey,
Jake.
hey,
I'm seeing mine in a month too.
You guys should have a double date.
We could double date and then just ritz his face.
BRB New York.
Wait, Jake, no.
We pass each other at the airport.
Where's the halfway point? I don't even know. Detroit.
Virginia.
Fuck.
My house. My house.
Okay, we're going to Vector's house. BRB Vector's house. BRB the computer room.
Oh.
Wow. Anyway.
But that's all I really wanted to say is I'm excited, and
So is your penis.
Is Jess listening right now?
no,
No,
she is
just
not
listen to this. LOL.
Oh.
Yeah.
She hates Psy.
Yay for commitment.
And that's okay.
Oh.
Yes,
It-
and I am also going to start doing singing commissions so I can make more money.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I'm going to write songs and sing them for people.
You know what? Can I ask you guys that this completely just sprang up a second ago? Sai and Nero specifically, do you guys remember a site I don't even think it exists anymore, but it was like a fad for like 3 days. Where
Cosplay
it was
deviants.
Oh, no way. Cosplay Deviants be around for life.
The biggest number of karaoke's I've ever seen, and it had a built-in thing where like you play the video.
Oh, yeah, that.
Shot.
Well, yo, is that site still like existent?
No, they shut down that service because EA bought it for Sims on Stage and converted it to a Sims tie-in, and then when they stopped having support for Sims 2, they removed that service from the internet. And I have yet to find a site even close to as good. I mean, there's Red Karaoke, but it's nowhere near the same quality that SingShot was.
That was how many years ago? Because we did like
4 million.
10 characters with that or something.
3 years ago? No, 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
we-
Still at my
1,000.
mom's house.
Caitlin,
4 years.
did you sing something as Knack in one of those or something?
Probably. I sang many things as many people.
Kalen has many personalities, don't you know?
I'm schizophrenic.
I think Sai, you sang something as Wario.
No, I did not.
No?
No way. I
We
hate.
did some-
I'm
I
too
did-
self-conscious about my singing. I could barely muster up the courage to do.
Aww.
Only Sonic 2, only Sonic 2.
Only
Mario 2, what am I talking
Mario, Sonic, whatever, really.
Sai, I just realized that.
Oh, shut up, you dumb asshole. Hey, Martin, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Quick. I only speak in sound effects now. Quick.
Kalen is Persona 4. No, I'm Persona 2. Get it right.
He's talking to himself right now.
Yeah, no. Hey, Kaylin, how are you? I'm fine. All right, cool.
I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry. I do that sometimes.
Sai, I was gonna suggest talking about Dragon, but not.
Oh shit.
Have you?
What? Dragons? No, maybe, possibly. But it shouldn't it be like story time with Kaylin time?
I was saying.
God, you people want story time with Kalen badly.
Do you not want it? You not?
Amber's vagina.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Amber, right now.
We can do fuck yous because I have some good ones. They're very funny.
Ooh, I like a fuck you.
Give
Fuck
us some
yous.
fuck yous. That'll give me time to come up with something.
Fuck
Hit the
yous.
song.
Other than vaginas.
All right, I'm getting it. 1, 2, 3.
Here and I throw up the horns.
Living, fuck dying, fuck laughing, fuck crying, fuck this song, but mostly fuck you. Fuck love, hate, and friends, fuck following trends, fuck this song, can't wait till it ends. Fuck everything, but fuck you the most. Fuck everyone, but fuck you the most. With a big rusty pole or a splittery post, yeah, fuck you the most. Fuck you. Fuck old school, fuck new school.
Okay. Johnny, I have one you need to read.
Fuck giving advice.
Hell yes.
Fine.
If it's your first time on a whachow with personal fuck yous being involved, you have to read one.
All right, this is gonna be great, and you're gonna love it. Oh man's.
I'm not a super fast reader, so
No, it's fine. You just gotta read it out loud.
How does I read?
And just for everyone in the chat, it's about me.
Oh. Okay. Well, this is a really long. You had to give me like the longest fucking one.
No, they'll get longer.
This is about the average length, Johnny.
Okay, here we go. Fuck you. I can respect that you don't want to be bothered. I can respect that you want to give your friends exposure. I even fucking respect that you have a lot of stress in your life right now. But to randomly kick people out of your chat because they said something you don't like, but by the way, he's using punctuation like everywhere for something like
Capitalization.
Because you are using your chat.
And not to mention that it wasn't Curb, Dave, or Kaylin. Get over yourself. I may not have a big fancy website or even to be so multi-talented to be able to do music voice, and draw. But at least I don't try to turn away everyone who tries to even do one joke to lift my spirits.
Okay.
I will say this to you, and you're gonna fucking no. Everyone I'm bothered. I'm fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to have ever assumed that I could be civil with someone I
Wow.
But hey, I would never have expected less from a Sonic fan. I am a Sonic fan myself, so I can actually say that.
We black.
Sonic 06 sucked, Sonic Unleashed sucked, and guess what? Sonic 4 to you, no matter how fucking much, will be exactly like the Genesis games, will fucking suck.
Well, fucking suck.
You know what the
know.
part that sickens me the most is? I still admire you. That's right. I listen to whachow. I read GG Guys. I even read TMK. If it ever fucking updates.
Valid point. Valid point.
Ouch. Fuck you, because you know what? You try too hard for people you don't even like, so what is the fucking point? LOL,
Alright.
butt hurt. Wait, that's not part of it.
Alright, and that my response to the TMK thing is valid point. I forget about it way too much, so I'll take responsibility for that one. And the rest of it, I have what the fuck? I banned him from the chat, I guess, because he was being fucking annoying. So yeah, whatever. And someone just asked me whatever. I had a comment called Update. As Steph had life happen, so I just put the stress off of her and stuff.
Life is the biggest enemy of Fireball 20XL.
Pretty
I thought you
much.
said life is the biggest anime.
Life is the biggest anime.
anime.
Life is the biggest anime. That's
I'm
my
gonna go
favorite
get my
anime.
mail now.
High school anime, what?
Let's make an anime based on Life, the board game. That'd be a great idea.
That's the gayest thing you've ever.
What is this?
I don't know. He
don't
talks
even-
a lot about fucking things in the ass.
This is true, but nothing can top what he had just said in terms of gay.
Okay, Adam.
I'm
All
I'm
right.
messing with you, man. It's cool. It's cool.
You
This is a
mad?
special request for Curb.
For who?
Curb.
This request for who?
Curb has to read it.
Okay. Dear all octopus. Okay. Dear all octopi, you think that just because you're bigger than us, that you're also better than us? We don't think so. We have multiple pairs of legs and can shoot ink as well. So tell us, what makes you so different than us? Fuck all of you. Every day is the fucking same. You swim by as if you know, as if you own the goddamn place. But us squids are here too, you know. No, we wouldn't be so damn pissed if you were polite about it, but fuck no. You swim by and even attack some of us just because you think you're better. And that's just fucking racist. From the squids.
Yay!
That's racist.
Okay, how
Cal
are
Art,
the
yeah.
airways of whachow reaching underwater?
Carefully.
That's racist. You're racist. He's racist.
All right, who wants the next one? I'm not even gonna look at it, but who wants the next one?
I'll do it.
Okay, I haven't read this at all. I don't know what it's about. It could be dumb, it could be bad, it could be funny, but go right ahead. Here you go.
Oh god.
Oh, hell yes, I love this one. Fuck you to every immature sports freak in my whole damn class. I don't give a fuck if you suddenly turned emo because the team that you were rooting for actually lost for once. It happens to everyone. Grow up or go cut yourselves. Preferably the latter, because then you'll hopefully bleed to death.
Bleed to death.
I am scared of bleeding to death. I don't know about you. Also, fuck off and stop bullying me because I don't act like a fucking 5-year-old every goddamn day. I actually grew up unlike the rest of you. You should try it. It's rewarding in the end. You think I'm dull? Well, guess what? I don't care. It's better than being all over a lover. What the fuck?
It's better than being a lover.
A lover! It totally says a lover.
It's better than being a lover the goddamn place. What kind of accent is this? Russian?
It's better to be all over the
Better
place.
than being a lover the goddamn
The rest of it in
place.
Russian, Nero.
Oh god. I'll try. The only thing you manage is to annoy everyone you and making people think that you are even more stupider than you really are. And let's
Heavy weapons, Nero.
that will bring you down to the same intellect as Blob. No correction, bellow that.
Bellow. Bellow.
Hello.
It's like a
Eat
cross
shit,
between
grow up,
Russian-
and leave me the fuck alone. It's like
No, it's
Russian
leave me the
Scottish.
fuck alone!
Russian
It's like-
Scottish.
it has
We
a
make
Desmond
good
Buff.
bullets.
Alright, who wants the next one?
Weapons Nero is angry.
I'll get the next one.
Okie
Better be
dokie.
a hot one.
Oh my god, this is an essay. I cannot do it.
I'll do
I
it.
c-
Is
If
it
it's
5
an essay.
paragraphs?
It's long as shit!
I'll do it.
Let's split it up between people.
Alright.
Okay, Nicole goes first.
And Kaylin.
Then Kaylin, and then
And then
Martin?
Shannon, you guys want to take the last part?
Martin and then Shannon.
Because my dad's in the room, so.
Okay.
Okay, well then Martin
So
and
if
then
I could, I have to read it in censored vision.
Okay, that's fine. Martin and Shannon.
Here.
Oh wow.
I told you it was super long.
How many
Oh, I know
Wow,
this.
alright. I guess I'll read the first paragraph then.
This guy
Okay.
has some serious issues.
I know,
Okay,
right?
so how should I do this? Sexy, regular, or angry?
Angry, because it's
Whatever you
angry.
want.
Angry.
How about
Dear
sexy and
pompous weeaboo tit artist, fuck you and your lazy, half-assed disposition and weeaboo demeanor. If you can take your ego and shove up your Virgin Mary Sue ass for all I care because you're a waste of an artist. You make no attempt to draw anything credible these days, and your art gets increasingly worse with every post. It's either a shitty sketch of or a face with bug eyes that's been done to death relating to Team Fortress 2. Speaking of TF2, knock it the hell off already.
Oh, I know. who
Your
wrote
interpretations of female TF2 characters is piss poor at the best and uninspiring. I was think this way
I was think this way.
the entire time, but I was nice for the fact that I considered you a friend at the time being. However, now that I have no ties to you, I think I'll be brutally truthful. They suck. Draw something else like, oh, say, your original comic that you talked about for 3 fucking years, just about 60% of your journal posts.
I'll take over.
Okay.
Another thing I will say is take some fucking life drawing classes. Your boobs look like flotation devices or pillows stuffed in a button-up shirt. If you're gonna draw boobs, draw them big, draw them right for the love of Christ. But don't give me bullshit saying, but it's my style. Don't draw real-life physics and anime logic. Grr. It's slack-jawed, bitch-faced, bucket-dumping, shit-spewing, monkey schlupping, and anal
Holy
curling,
crap.
dick-farting schmucks like you that make other artists that draw big boob that give other artists that draw big boobs a bad name, and another reason as to why people stereotype other artists that draw in an anime style a bad name. You draw in an anime style, your tits look like fucking cancerous tumors. Take some fucking art lessons. I don't even need to touch on the concept of breast expansion with this one, especially if you can't even draw tits the right way.
Martin!
Next one.
And lastly, don't think that just because you share the same interest in tits as someone else, that's all they want to talk about or just draw tits for you. When you talk to them about something relevant to their interests instead of Valve games or boobs. It's a good way to alienate yourself as a human being. Also, I think people are just way too generous with all the fan art you get with people drawing your characters. These artists are sadly wasting their time on people like you. The only way they'd be redeeming themselves is if you gave them something they could look forward to in return. But to be honest, why would they want something from you? If they wanted art from you, they should just look at the Negima manga and morph the boobs, because that's all we get. But wait, that's a little harsh actually, because Negima's a lot nicer to look at. It's not just single strokes with broken-ass anatomy and little to no detail. It's actually planned out and designed decently.
Okay, Shannon, now censor yourself.
Goodbye.
Okay, I forgot what part we are.
We're on the last chunk. Veneer!
So it starts with, so here's my advice.
Yeah.
So here's my advice, you pocky crunching baby. Learn to improve with what you're bad at, then maybe people with half a brain will learn to respect or want to speak with you. And don't think you're some type of god because you draw a woman with triple H boobs, because you're not. So F you, F
So
your
blankety
ass.
blank.
Blank-
F your S. F your S and the A and the S.
Fuck your fan characters and quote-unquote original characters, you uninspiring little twat mongrel. Lots of love, someone who draws boobs an infinity amount of times better than you. Also, thank you from Martin for referencing Heathcliff. I never laughed quite that hard in my entire life.
You're welcome!
Tee-hee. I know who wrote
Oh, that was nuts.
Do you have any more?
That was a hoot!
Do I have any more? Yeah, I got some more.
Can I do the next one?
Yeah, you can do the next one. I don't know what this is, but so here you go.
Dear fucktard, who the hell do you think you are trying to act all high and mighty? When you yourself can't even do the same thing you criticize, you can't even strike down a hideous diplomat with your bare hands.
Over here, Curb.
Do that shit for you. And what the fuck gives you the right to do criticize, to do criticize, apparently?
Also,
Sounds like
what
Nero's
is
Russian
doing
accent.
with gun fetish?
Heavy weapons curve.
Quit blaming others for shit that happened to you, and take some goddamn responsibility. So listen up, people think he's unborn shadow. Fuck you, go crawl in a hole and die with a shove stick shoved straight up your ass from a deadly manner.
God, you were such a nerd.
Scottish accent, it's just not believable.
The fuck are all of you talking
Like
about?
a Russian T-bones, right?
Arty, 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 arty.
Oh, hidey.
Can I do one more?
Yeah.
I want to do one more.
Okay, we've got. Okay, I'm gonna just say their initials, and we'll pick it. There's JW, WS, TK, GW, or CD.
GW.
GW.
GW it is.
What about DW?
No. No.
Double D.
Ooh! I'm going to attempt to butcher some voices.
Alright, go.
So part.
To a manipulative little bitch. Trying to put a wedge in my relationships. Fuck you! You sadist bitch! I don't care who you are! Who the fuck do you think you are trying to plant seeds of distrust in me towards the woman I love? I don't care if you are her sister! You say that is no excuse to go on to her deviant art page and block me.
Son of a bitch!
And we're back.
Oh God, not again!
Oh, you took it in the mouth again.
That is not the bottom of the barrel. That is breaking through the bottom of it.
Spider-Man!
And
man.
through the ground. And going to the 9th level of hell. You think you can trick me by saying that she meant to do it? Bullshit! I know her.
Spider-Man, don't say these words!
Spider-Man.
I believed in you!
I know her. And you think I wouldn't know how she feels about me? You honestly think that? Were you
Hi,
dropped
Dad.
your head as a child? Because that would certainly explain a lot. This is the third goddamn failed time you've tried to put me off on her, and now you do something this drastic? Are you trying to break me? Because I won't give you that satisfaction. I'd rather find you and give you a goddamn punch to the face. I normally cannot be rude to women, but you've crossed the line here. Fuck you!
God.
I hope you get raped to death with a spiked dildo, and I pray you'll go to hell and burn for all eternity while you get raped again by badgers with thorn cocks!
The Badgers!
Badger.
Tristan, the Badgers are back!
Mushroom.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I apologize for butchering Bakura. That was bad.
It was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, guys.
Batman.
Oh yeah.
Batman did Spider-Man.
Come into the house.
I believe this is your sandwich.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Oh, that was nuts.
I'm sorry.
That was the end of
That
personal
was
fuck you.
Passionate.
Yes.
At the end, I had to get passionate because passionate Eggman is the best Eggman.
The passion of the Nero.
The passion of the Eggman.
The passion of the.
We had the self-destruction of Nero Rose and the passion of the Nero.
The passion of the Eggman.
You know what?
Passion of the Nero.
Just shoot
The
him.
greatest story ever told.
You know what? Shoot him.
My favorite line.
Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing.
Martin.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
No,
I'm freaking out.
put that on your videos.
Somebody confused me with Nero. That's silly.
Zero's dying.
Done.
Nero's gone.
Kalen, someone in the chat thought you were Nero.
Or thought Nero was me. Yeah, something like that. I mean, we are interchangeable. We're both fat.
We're both fat and at the same time.
True, even if it
incredibly
is.
sexy.
Undeniably irresistible.
Moe, you guys are Moe
Kalen and my
balls.
Nero, Kalen and Nero are my OTP.
Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what?
Story time with Dylan Denton, he's a magic faggot.
Now you have no choice.
So, at 7 o'clock, which out starts at 8 o'clock my time. At 7 o'clock, I was at work.
Yes, sir.
And I had almost everything done. All I had to do was sweep and then mop the floor. And then I could go home.
Sweep
Well,
the floor.
I tried as hard as the floor was swept without a single phone call coming in. As soon as I poured that water into that mop bucket, bring 5 orders. So I make them, there's half an hour left. I'm like, all right, I can get this done in 15 minutes. I mop half the floor. Somebody comes in and I have to make a phone.
Wait, pause. Pause. Pause for CZ.
Who was it?
Pause for CZ.
A CZR backlash?
Oh, CZ backlash! Yay!
Is there a Chris in here?
Do something awesome.
But let Kalen proceed with his story.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Chris. So, knowing that I might be a little bit late, I called Cy. No response.
Oops. You called me on my phone?
Yes, I called you on the phone.
Oh, I left it in my car.
I picked up and dialed a phone to call you, Cy.
I left my phone in my car! God damn it!
The only time he uses his cell phone is when he needs to wake me up from a nap so I can post GG.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go get it right now. I'll be right back. You continue with the story.
Alright, so I leave work 15 minutes before 8. And I knew that it might take me 15 minutes to get home, so I called Cy again for a second time. Hey, if you could just hold the whachow for like 10 minutes, I'll be able to be here at the beginning. But, of course, Cy didn't pick up. So I go home. There are 12 stoplights on the way home. Most of them are right-hand turns, so I would say about 6 stoplights. I hit every single stoplight on red. And every time I did, it turned red as soon as I got up to it. So imagine me in my it's a white forest, like do park, ding, green, drive. There's a light 5 feet ahead of me. I can do it. Red. Like fine, no.
They were trolling you.
I'm going to speed. I'm going 10 miles above the speed limit. Nah, red. This is Cy. This is Cy calling me right now.
But I missed a call from you, Kaylin. What's the deal?
Cy, isn't that crazy? You fucking missed a call.
Just returning the call.
Okay, so what I miss? What happened? Did he die?
I got home, and it was 15 minutes. If Cy had his phone, maybe I would have been here. But no.
Hey, I got a stupid story out, and there.
Also, I have a request.
Eh?
Maybe a little. The same thing might happen next week. Since
Yeah?
I work next Wednesday too. But for the people listening to whachow in the chat now, or when they listen to it later, I want to do a special story time with Kalen next week. So I want you all to email me a question. Any question in any voice, if you want me to do it, that I will read it.
Put your email in the chat and say it too.
Are you gay, and is there a gay lover in your house?
So, I will send CZ Backlash to your address. But yes, the address is Kalen Crow, CAILENCROW at yahoo.com. Send your emails, and next week I will read.
Kalen Crow URL removed.
Oh my god.
Oops. Let me turn on allow links. Okay, try it again.
You.
That's again.
Dumbass.
CAILENCROW at yahoo.com.
Yahoodle.
Yahoodle.
Yahoo!
And hey, maybe all of you could attempt to convince Cy to hold the whachow for 15 minutes so I could fucking make it home.
I don't know, Cy, what do you say to that?
Whoa! What was that?
That was an angry Kalen.
I see that.
I kind of have a boner now. Not gonna lie.
I want to join you with that boner, because I have one too.
Because I want to.
Kalen, I do not understand what you are saying to me. I can't hear your kid cuisine talk. Speak, you fucker.
What the fuck? Nero turned like 94. What the hell?
Better make sure to stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
Oh my god.
Eat that with an egg.
Okay, so Johnny and CZ have a conversation. Go.
What's up, CZ? What's going on, man?
I Charlie horsed the homeless guy at the subway today because he was getting in my face about giving him change.
No shit, man. That's awesome.
Fucking the dickhead walks right up next to me. I'm eating my Italian urban cheese with pepperoni and bacon and American cheese with lettuce, pickles, onions, and salt and pepper. And if anyone in the chat says otherwise that it's not a good sandwich, I will fucking come to your house.
And Drunken Martin shows up.
Drunken Martin.
Asleep, I guess.
He is a homeless man.
Wish you could.
Okay, fine, sleepwalking.
He's the homeless guy. Go.
What?
that's accurate.
Fuck you, homeless man. Fuck you on the missions of San Francisco. Fuck you, hardcore. I ain't giving you shit. Get a job. I don't want to give you research for your fucking booze money as it says on your goddamn card. Where did you get the pen and paper to get it? You went to the Walgreens to pick it up. You have money. Fuck you.
Holy crap, that is awesome.
What if he shoplifted it?
Do you remember the other homeless? This is like a long time ago, but the other homeless guy back when you were here, who I think you were in Burger King or Popeyes, and he went up to you and was like, "Yo, you gonna finish that?"
No, that was fucking Wendy's.
Oh,
The guy
what?
just sits right in front of me and he goes, "Are you gonna finish that?" No, let me urinate on it for you to complete the fucking package. Get the fuck away from me!
So then he asked you again, like, so are you gonna finish it or not? You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, he asked me twice, and I'm just like, I saw a cop there and was like, "Hey, buddy, come over here. Ask me the same question." And the guy keeps it, he said it again. And then he runs to the bathroom. He goes, "Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom." He's in there for an hour. He was washing himself with the sink.
Oh.
With
With the sink. He's not using the water, he's using the sink.
He's rubbing the sink on his body.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I love
Oh baby, oh
It
baby.
rubs the sink on its skin.
You sink.
Hell, you
John.
sink.
Sink.
I'm gonna marry the sink.
I know,
Hey, Sai.
sink.
What?
Remember 2005 Otakon, the homeless guy at the Fuddruckers,
Oh, he got
rapping at
Fuck.
us?
That was Vic Mignogna.
Oh god. Oh yeah, rapping at us. He came up and rapped like, "Wow, that was really good." I'm like, "Wow, you all are just a bunch of tools, aren't you?"
Well, no. Mankey and Prism and Alan were like, oh, they start giving him money. I'm like, looking at Sai. Fuddruckers is 10 feet away. We could.
Boom! Well, there's this guy that comes up and is like, "Yo, I'm out on the street. I'm cold as balls, and you got a hat, and it's black, and money."
All he's doing is like, pointing out what we're wearing, and I've got my Mario hat, and he's like, "Oh, dude." What the
And then like Prism and Alan are like, "Wow, that's so good! Oh my god, here's some money!" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Wait. Hold the phone. You can rap and get money.
On the street.
If you rap the Mankey
I would
in
have
Baltimore.
given him money.
Have you ever been to San Francisco?
Mankey's calling me. Hang on a sec. Hey, Mankey.
Is he rapping?
No, he wasn't. He was stupid and dumb.
Vic was there.
Right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what Mankey called.
Card games on motorcycles. That's just great. I'm hanging up now. Fucking card games on motorcycles.
Did you like that I used that commercial, by the way?
That was awesome. Yeah. It was cool. I'm like, yay, I'm Wario. Now I have a boner.
Yay!
Yay.
Sai has a boner. Yay.
This is worth the speeding ticket.
Low jobs on-
Well, were you guys saying card games on motorcycles at the beginning or something?
No. No, Mankey called me and he was like, "Hey, I have a. I'm sorry, Mankey. I have to do this. I apologize in advance." Hey, Sai, I got something I need to show you. Card games on motorcycles.
It would have been funny if I hadn't done that to him at work earlier.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Mikey, I got a message for you. Hey.